With all the boats having rounded the southern tip of Taiwan, they finally found solace in the Pacific, leaving the misery of the unforgiving South China Sea behind them. On board Groupama, currently in second place, spirits were lifted by some much-needed downwind sailing.
Had some beautiful downwind sailing past a small island, a part of Taiwan. Very Pacific island with tall mountains and lots of lush trees and stuff like that. We could see from a distance. We're also greeted with a nice weather pattern and had 5 or 6 hours of good downwind sailing. And
like Groupama, the crew of Abu Dhabi Ocean Racing are also feeling positive, despite a scary moment for Craig Satterthwaite.
That's one of the scariest things I've ever done in my life. Stuck my head over the side of the yacht. It's facing near death. Only inches away from the sharpest edge of the rudder. Could have lost my teeth at any moment. I don't know, I've lost words really. It's just an incredible experience. Okay.
These guys up here are 25, so maybe we should be a little bit patient. You know, they had a 220, so at the end of the day we're going into a ship. Yeah, everyone's pleased to be rid of the South China Sea. It's great to be in the Pacific Ocean, and it'll be even better when we start heading south towards New Zealand.
After the Luzon Strait, the fleet split, with the lead changing hands continuously throughout the night. Of the leading boats, Telefonica was the only one to choose the south. However, this proved to be disastrous, and when the door to the south option closed, they cut their losses and followed the remainder of the fleet northeast.
Very tough day today for Telefonica. Basically, since we left the bottom of Taiwan, we haven't really found our pace. So feels being a bit, you know, we're the only boat with very little wind now, and trying to catch up, but it's very tricky here and we're doing our best.
With the fleet now heading away from Auckland in what would appear to be completely the wrong direction, the crew on board Puma are trying to make the best of a bad situation, as they currently lie in 6th place.
New Zealand's down there. Japan's that way. Taiwan's there. Did I mention New Zealand's down there?
Right now we're kind of in the transition zone, just trying to get through to get to this, pressure to go upwind to get around the high. Hopefully get into the trade winds and get to New Zealand.
Team Sanya, currently in 1st place by way of their southerly positioning, have seen the tricks they made in their home stopover pay off. However, in spite of what the leaderboard says, it's Camper who look most likely to capitalize from the new breeze.
The grand plan was always to lead around the top of the Philippines and set up to the east of our competitors. Now, protect the east. So if you lead, you can do that. This has been the game plan. Somehow we've managed to sort of stick to it since we left. It's been solid so far, and it makes total sense to get through to these trade winds. It's just we have to try and do a good job of it.
how we play the next 4 days, really, till we're south into genuine trades.